Hello, my friends in AMDSB. I wanted to share with you another way that you can be creating breakout spaces for your students, for small group instruction, or for student collaboration. This is another way that you can do it that doesn't involve you using the breakout room extension that I know can be kind of cumbersome and often very confusing. So I think this is an easier method. This is the manual method of creating Google breakout spaces using Google Meets, using nicknames. So the first thing that you are going to do is you are going to go and open up your Googliness, go to your app picker, choose Meet. Join and start a meeting. And here's where you are going to create that nickname. So I'm going to call this group 1. Click continue. Join that meet. And we are in. I'm going to open up a second, and you keep on doing this process, opening up as many of the meets as you want. So I'm going to call this one group 2. What I've posted in here, that is what the kids are then going to type in when they want to come in and join the meet. So you will continue this process, and you want to make sure that you are doing this all before you start to meet your kids. You have to have those meets open and into them first. If you are not in there first, then the kids cannot join the meet. So that's what makes it secure. Kids can't be in a Google Meet on their own unless a teacher is there to support them. So the other thing that I want to point out, as I make myself a little bit smaller here, is going in and turning on this quick access, or actually turning off quick access. When you turn off quick access, so again, it's under this little shield here, what that will do is ensure that kids, number one, you've got the right kids in the right meet. So they're in the spot that they need to be. And you're also making sure that nobody is in that shouldn't be in that Google Meet. So I know it takes a little bit of extra time, but it's a nice layer of security. The other thing that you want to be doing before your kiddos are joining in is going over here to the vertical ellipses, and you're going to choose to record this meeting. We record this meeting for a couple of reasons. One, it is an awesome way for you to come back and to do some assessment and evaluation to see how the kids are collaborating in a small group. Number two, it's another safety precaution. When the kids know that they're being recorded, the hope is that they're less likely to be doing something dopey that will get them into trouble and cause you to have to deal with it. So make sure that you're recording those meetings. What you're going to want to do next is, once you've got everything all set up, is disperse this information to the kids. So I've just made an easy chart that can be uploaded into Google Classroom, where they have the name that they're going to be putting into the code and who's in which group. You can do this any way that you want to. It's nice to have it written out so that you can remember what it is. It happens that you forget what you called those different meets. So get that information into the kiddos. Once they're into the meets, again, you can be hopping in and out, turning off and on your mute tab to work with the kids. Once you've finished all of your session, you've come in and out, you've done everything, you can go back into that session when it's done, and you're going to hit your stop recording. And as soon as that has been stopped, it takes a little bit, it's going to be processed, and then you'll get an email to notify you that that recording is now in your Google Drive, so you can access it later on. We know that at some point in time that this is going to be disappearing, but for now, it works. You have those recordings in a really good spot. Once you have sent the kids out, you want to make sure that you are the last person in that meet, and then you're going to shut it down. Once you have exited that Google Meet and the kids are all out, When they go to type in group 1 again or group 2 again, and you are out of the meat, it will give them a message to say that this meat has expired. So that's a nice safety tip for the kids too. We've also created a video for how to join for the kids because this may be a little bit tricky. Hopefully that makes sense. It's an easier form. I know there's lots of ins and outs, but it's the best that we can do with the Google that we have. Good luck, you guys. I just realized that I forgot to explain to you about the mute tab extension. So that is an extension that you are going to want to have. I'll make sure that that's linked into this video as well. And without the mute tab extension, you would hear every single one of your meets going at the same time. So that mute tab extension allows you to mute each meet as you move in and out. I figured I should probably mention that to you guys because I talked about it as if you knew about it. Now you do. All right, that's it for realsies. Good luck. You guys have got this.